Hello and welcome back to the Fantasy Playmakers. There's some breaking news right now. The New York Jets are trading quarterback Sam Darnold to the Carolina Panthers for a 2021 sixth-round pick and then a 2022 second and fourth-round pick. We know the Panthers have been in the market for a quarterback. They've been looking into Deshaun Watson. They've been linked to guys in the draft like a Justin Fields, a Trey Lance, but it looks like Darnold's going to be their guy. This could be from a combination of things. One of them is the Deshaun Watson situation. It doesn't seem like that's going to be cleared up anytime soon. And then also we have the Niners moving up in the draft. So 3 of those big 5 quarterbacks are likely to be off the board. So maybe the Panthers weren't feeling confident that they'd be able to get a guy they liked at their draft position and didn't really feel like moving up. But with this trade, they're getting a guy who was a first-round talent when he was drafted for a second-round pick and then some later picks in the draft. So if they can really turn Sam Darnold around, this could be a real value for them. When you're looking at Sam Darnold's production compared to Teddy Bridgewater, there's not a huge difference between the two, but you really need to take context into consideration. Sam Darnold was playing with a pretty poor offense around him, very limited weapons, throwing to guys like Jamison Crowder. Denzel Mims was a rookie and didn't really show out yet. He had guys like Rashad Perriman. There was also very little running game. The O-line wasn't exceptional, so he really just was not given a lot to work with. Teddy Bridgewater, on the other hand, really just underperformed this year. He was given a lot of good weapons around him. He had Christian McCaffrey, obviously only for a couple games, but then he had receivers DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel. That is a really solid top 3 receivers, and Teddy Bridgewater really just couldn't live up to the expectations. He played in 15 games, only threw for 3,700 yards and 15 touchdowns. Those are not great numbers, especially the touchdowns. That's incredibly low. 1 passing touchdown per game. That's not going to get it done if you're a receiver. Looking at that, it was honestly pretty impressive that Moore, Samuel, and Robbie Anderson were all able to be fantasy relevant last year. So I honestly view this as an upgrade for the Panthers' weapons. Sam Darnold is going to come in. He may be a little bit more inconsistent. He may throw some more picks, but I think he's going to be more aggressive, really push the ball down the field, which is something that Teddy Bridgewater didn't seem to want to do. He was more conservative. So I think Sam Darnold can really open up this offense. And we do know that the Panthers have great offensive-minded coaches with their head coach Matt Rule and their offensive coordinator. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do with Sam Darnold. For the Jets, this basically locks in Zach Wilson to the Jets at number 2. Some people were thinking they were going to try to build around Sam Darnold, maybe trade back. Obviously, that option's no longer there. They're all in on a quarterback. I think it's a pretty solid trade for both sides. Panthers can see if they can get themselves a new franchise quarterback. Jets get some draft capital to help them build around their new future quarterback one in Zach Wilson. So overall, I view this as an upgrade for Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore, who are still on the Panthers. I think they now have a higher upside. I also see this as a bump for Sam Darnold. Obviously now he's in a much better situation with the Panthers than he was on the Jets. It seems like Zach Wilson will step in, be the number 1 quarterback there right away, and so they can continue to build around him with these picks. All right, so these are my thoughts right after hearing the news. If you guys enjoyed the video, liking and subscribing would be big for the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like this move for the Panthers? Do you like it for the Jets? Who do you think won the trade? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. See you guys.